What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Devonjay, coming to you live from YouTube, right? So I'm here to tell you, in case you ain't know already, social media has made people delusional. I'm convinced. I'm convinced every time I open my phone, I go on Facebook, I go on Instagram, I go on TikTok, and I see people ranting about all these different topics, right? Primarily, their expectations in the dating world, right? And I'm like, what do people think? They see all these celebrities online and they think, okay, this is the average person. The average person, right? The average person thinking, okay, you got all these people riding around in these nice fancy cars, wearing these big chains, these nice watches, living in these luxury houses, pools, views, all types of stuff that they could see, right? All the highlights of their vacations, right? And the average person is thinking, this is normal. This is normal. Like people out here, like people not out here struggling with a $60,000 to $70,000 average a year income. Like people making 60, 70, 80,000 ain't out here struggling. Even 100. You know, as a brother that works in the medical field, I'm here to tell you there is a lot of people struggling. If you ain't know, but social media will have you convinced to think the average person is doing exceptional, phenomenal, sensational. For real. I'm telling you, man, this thing is dangerous. And then especially how they coming out with, we already know that artificial intelligence, the AI, right? The AI is just making it, it's gonna make it even worse, because now you're thinking, oh, this is actually real, right? You see somebody talking to you just like how I'm talking to you right now, and you're thinking this is a real person talking to me. And then you read the description, it tells you it's AI. You would think it's a real person, just like how I'm talking to you right now. The voice is in sync, it's symmetrical and everything. And then you read the description and it's like, oh damn, this is the face is not even, usually you could differentiate because the face is like super shiny, right? No blemishes, right? You think it's America's Next Top Model or something going on, right? The celebrity look, no flaws, right? But nah, it's AI. So, man, I'm here to tell you, man, don't get lost in the sauce. Don't get lost in the sauce just because they're making it seem like people get rich overnight. Don't think that's an everyday occurrence. Don't think that's how 99% of rich people got rich. Don't make them fool you when they posting their highlights on Instagram, on Facebook, making it seem like this is what they do every day. This is how their life is every day. Don't make it fool you, man. You get lost in the sauce real quick. I'm telling you. Social media has people delusional, absolutely delusional, thinking, oh, the average, she gonna get a man that that checks all our criteria. You feel me? 6'4" quarterback, you feel me? Quarterback build, and yeah, he gonna be making 500,000 a year. He ain't no lawyer, he ain't no doctor, he ain't no engineer, he ain't no celebrity, but he gonna be making 500,000. I think he do like real estate. You feel me? Can somebody get her the stats on how much an average real estate agent makes? I know it ain't 500,000. Yeah. You feel me? I mean, it's possible as a real estate agent to do it, but I think what people mess up at is they think they see one populace, they see one set of people doing a certain amount of numbers, right? And then they forget about like the 98% that's not quite there yet, right? I think that's one of the biggest things people get messed up on. They see the 2% and they're like, okay, yes, This is exactly where we need to be. We need to be up in the 2%. But they forget all about the 98%. They forget risk, right? And it falls in line with a lot of things, because a lot of people will tell you, oh, you need to go invest in crypto, right? You need to go hop on the AI. You see the AI going crazy right now. It's the future. But you're not saying, oh damn, what about like last month when the AI just tanked like 30%? You feel me? I put my life savings in there. Well, am I supposed to just keep holding? Am I supposed to just lose everything? All the years of hard work and hours slaving in the hospital for? What I'm supposed to do then? They don't never tell you about that part, right? And there's a lot of people that just come online and give you advice, but they never show their bank account. They don't show how much they make in their bank statements, they tax statements. They don't show any credentials, but they giving you advice. You feel me? Are these the people that you're supposed to listen to? This food for thought. So y'all let me know if I'm going delusional too, or if any of this is making sense to you. Cause I see it all the time. I see people drinking champagne, popping bottles on the yacht. They in Miami having a great time. You feel me? They living nice, living good. At least that's how it looks. But is it the truth? Is this an everyday lifestyle? You would think so. The way how they posting. The way how they posting, they got me convinced. They got you convinced. I'm here to tell you that it's a harsh reality. It's a harsh reality. You got some 20-year-old influencers, 19-year-old influencers looking like they, you feel me? They got the big chains on. You think, damn, this is a multi-millionaire. How you accumulated so much wealth and you only 19, 20 years old? 22, 25. Most people just finishing up school. 30, 40,000 in debt. 60,000 in debt. But they make you seem like, oh, you behind. like you behind, like something, like you doing something wrong. You feel me? You going to school, you working your job, you making your good grades. You feel me? But you ain't riding around no G-Wagon. I'm pretty sure the influencer ain't go to school. They probably ain't had the best grades. But somehow they riding around G-Wagon. They look like they own it. They look like they making good money. At least that's what they have you. That's what they have you to believe. They do some sponsorships. They do the sponsorships and they popping up on your page, and you're like, damn. Shoot, maybe I ain't doing enough. Maybe I need to do 80 hours a week instead of 40. maybe I need to do 80 hours because it seemed like 40 hours ain't cutting it. You feel me? Sometimes I do 50. You feel me? Get that time and a half. But I still ain't in these high-rise penthouse overlooking the water. You feel me? Shit. It's like damn near struggling off regular average income. So I just don't want y'all to get lost in the sauce. I want you to stick to your plan, stick to your script, and I want you to understand that yes, maybe 0.00001% of the population gets rich overnight, but the majority of people that become successful, whether that be from a financial perspective, a spiritual perspective, a physical perspective, it ain't overnight results. It's not an overnight sensation. It's years of compounding. It's months of hard work that ultimately led them to where they're currently at, right? So whatever influencer or celebrity that you have in mind that you almost see as like a role model, I want you to understand that it wasn't an overnight sensation 99.9% of the time, right? So yeah. Make sure you understand that. Don't become delusional.